To source the economic data, I started at data.census.gov. This site contains a host of data as collected and collated by the US Census Bureau and primarily derived from the American Community Survey. And you are, of course, encouraged to explore this site yourself as well. Since we are primarily interested in economic data, I typed economic characteristics in the search box and then clicked the search icon. And as you see, we get a large number of tables with economic data in it. The one we want is DP03, selected economic characteristics, so we click on that. And you see that we get a large number of different economic characteristics for, in this case, the United States. So initially it's aggregated at the nation level, but we want to have it by state. So I'm going to get rid of the filter pane and then click on Geos. And you see that we now have a large number of geographical options for the collation of our data. Since we want state, I'm going to select state and then all states within the United States. And then eventually what happens is you'll see we get the data by state. Now, the chronic disease data started in 2018, and we may therefore look at the economic characteristics for 2018 as well. So I'm going to go to the 2018 ACS one-year estimates data profile, and now I have the data for 2018, economic data for 2018. Two more things. There is two options for downloading the information. We can either do it as an Excel file or as a download. Let's do the Excel first, and let's export it to Excel. And then eventually, I did this before. You see what you get. So this all looks fine, but then if you look at data, then in a sense it's the wrong way around in that the economic data is in the rows and the state data is in the columns, and we probably want it a different way around. So we're going to look at the other option, download, and that will give us the option of downloading a number of different files. Let's just do the one-year estimate for 2018. We can download that. Okay, and then as you see, what you get is a file, a zip file. The way I've set it up on the Mac is that it automatically unzips. But if you look in there, you get three different files, two .csv files and one text file. You also see that there are significant differences in the sizes. The larger file contains the actual data. So we see, and you now see that we have it in the right order. So the states are in the rows and the economic data are in the columns. The problem with this is that if you look at this, a lot of these names are not particularly helpful. And that's where the smaller .csv file comes in, because it essentially tells you what each of these files, each of these variables mean. So in a sense, you can call this the data dictionary over the larger .csv file that we looked at earlier.